Hey guys, how are you? This is Alima. So I'm new to the YouTube thing. So I will be doing the Never Have I Ever challenge. I will be answering 20 questions, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing, because that's what the game is about. So I have two sheets here. One says I have, the other have not. So I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to answer 20 questions. And let's see. So, number one. Never have I ever farted in front of my crush. Let me think. Have not. I have never farted in front of my crush. That is super embarrassing. And so not woman-like. So, I have not. Never have I ever walked around with my zipper down. I have. I walked, well, it wasn't, on purpose. I didn't know that my zipper was down, and no one told me until I got home. And then I looked in the mirror and I was like, nobody told me. It was so embarrassing. So, yeah. Number 3. Never have I ever watched Ghostbusters. Easy. I did, but it's not a kind of show that I watch on a normal, that I watch on a normal basis, because I'm just not into it. When I was little, my sister would watch it. I would watch it with her, but it's not something that I would cut on the TV and put on, because it's just not my style. Number 4. Never have I ever wanted to be the Kardashians. No. I do not want to be no Kardashian. I want to be me. I want to be Alima. I want to just be me. I don't want to be Kardashians. They got a history of whatever, but I want to be myself. Okay. Never have I ever dressed as the opposite sex. I have. And no, I'm not gay, but I did dress as a dude before in my house. I never went outside like that. I dressed in my house. It's just let me see how I will look like as a boy. So, yeah, I did. Never have I ever said hi to someone else, and I thought it was someone I knew. Easy. Yes. Because this person, I did a couple times, actually. I really thought it was one of my friends, and when I went up to the person, I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was so embarrassing, because I called them out loud first, the name. And then when I went in front of them, it was it wasn't them. And I was so embarrassed. Next. Never have I ever watched SpongeBob. Of course, who didn't? SpongeBob it was one of my favorite cartoons. When I was little, I would watch it all day, every day. The same old episodes and everything. I know all the episodes by heart. That's how much I've watched it. Never have I screamed because of a bug. Of course. For the people that do know me, I am very scared of water bugs / cockroaches. I am very scared of those. It was one time that my boyfriend was at work. He worked nights. He was at work, and I was home with the kids by myself, and there was a water bug crawled into my house. I was so scared. I left the house, and believe it or not, I called the ambulance and made up a story. It was my carbon monoxide was going off, so they can come, but they came, and I guess they saw the cockroach right there, and they squished it and killed it, and I was so excited. They just was oh, just change the batteries. They really thought it was for the carbon monoxide, but it wasn't. I was so scared. It was like 2 in the morning. I was so scared. And there was one incident where I called my nephew. Again, my boyfriend was at work late, and I called my nephew to come over. I paid his cab. It was a snowstorm and everything. It was like 2 in the morning, and I paid his cab. And I'm like, please come over here. I pay your cab. Just come kill this bug. I was so scared. He came all the way over here at 2 in the morning to kill the water bug. So yeah, I am very scared of cockroaches, and I'm proud to say I wish I wasn't, but I'm very scared. It's so scary. Next, never have I ever cleaned and put everything in the closet. Have not. I have never did that. Never. I have never did that. I was always a clean person. I'm like a germaphobe. Like, I have never did that. However, one time when I was young, I really wanted to go outside, and it was just like one time I had swept all the stuff that was on the floor under the bed. It was like a 5-minute cleanup. My mother was like, "You is not going nowhere unless you clean your room." I swept everything under the bed, and I was like, "Ma, it's clean. Come look." She's like, "That fast?" I'm like, "Yeah." But believe it or not, when I got back home, I cleaned it all out. But yeah. So, never have I ever sat on a toilet seat in public. Have not. See, one thing about my mom, she always taught me, don't ever sit on the toilet seat in public. It's germs, people have diseases. Never sit on the toilet seat. So, I have never did that. That's just like gross. You don't know if crackheads went there, and people that have diseases sat on the toilet seat. That's just gross. And I also teach my kids that. Like, yeah. Never have I ever sing karaoke. Yes, I love singing. Singing is like, music is my life. Like, that's what I listen to music when I'm stressed out or when I'm too happy. Like, music is my life. So yeah, I sung karaoke as well. It was very fun. Never have I ever had a crush on a member in Full House. I have. Yeah. I forgot his name, but the one with the black hair, he has his slit back. He's just so cute. There's a couple of them on Full House that just looks very handsome. Never have I ever heard someone do it. That's a tough question. It's kind of embarrassing too. But I have. Yes, I did. It was very gross and funny at the same time, because it's like, how can y'all do it so loud knowing other people is in the house? Like, what is your problem? It was just so crazy. It was late night, and I was still out watching TV, and it was so loud. I heard it over the TV, like, they were so loud. And I was like, oh my God. I put the TV as loud as I can. I'm like, no. Never have I ever blamed farts on an animal. No. I have not. Like, it's crazy. Never have a fart. I have not did that. Like, if I'm gonna fart, I'm gonna admit it and say, excuse me. Like, that's just the right thing to do. Never have I ever sang in the shower. Of course, like I said, music is my life. That's what I do. I love singing it. I love listening to it. I love everything about music. Yes, I sing every time I'm in the shower. I don't care. I sing, and yeah. Never have I ever made a duck face in a picture. Yes, I have. Like, a lot of my pictures is me doing that. So, yeah. Never have I ever laughed out loud when typing LOL. I have. Actually, when I first found out about, when I first started, texting and stuff, I didn't know what LOL meant. So when my cousin told me that, I mean laugh out loud. So every time somebody would text me LOL, I would literally laugh out loud because I thought that was something you were supposed to do. So it was just like so funny because I really thought once somebody texts that to you, you have to laugh out loud. So it was crazy. Until he told me, no, you don't have to laugh. It's just that mean that person is, it's a funny joke. So, never have I ever flew in a helicopter. Have not. But I always wanted to. Even though I'm scared of heights, but I'm like, before I die, I want to try everything. That I think that would be so much fun. I'm very scared of heights still, but I've always wanted to do that before I die. Never have I ever watched cartoons as an adult. I have. And believe it or not, I try to show my kids some of the old cartoons that I used to watch when I was younger. Especially the Tom and Jerry. And I would see it because it's still, sometimes come on TV. And I would put it on and I'm like, I used to be entertained with that. Like, I used to love that show. And they don't even talk. Like, it's crazy. And my kids love the Rugrats. I played it for them and they in love with it. I'm like, y'all wasn't even born. I was like 4 years old when that came out. But they love it. Never have I ever give money to a homeless. I have. That's just the right thing to do because, the homeless, they don't have anything, so it's only right. But I give them money sometimes, like if we're in a train or whatever, but if we're outside, we're next to a restaurant, I'd rather buy them food because I don't know if they would buy liquor or drugs with it. So I would rather buy them food. So I know, okay, I that's like giving you money. I brought you a meal. You got something to eat. I would give them, a couple of dollars or whatever to last them. But that's just something that I do. Last but not least, never have I ever wrote notes on the desk to cheat on a test. Really? I have. I did that plenty of times because I didn't feel confident that I would get 100 on my test. So yeah, I wrote notes on my desk to remember, like, because you can have no paper when you're taking the test. So I would write notes on my desk so that I would remember, like, okay, that's the answer. Because one thing my mother did, if I came home with 100 on my test, she would give me $5. So sometimes I would cheat. So, I could make that money, that $5. So yeah, those are my 20 questions. We've reached the end. I hope you liked the video. Share and subscribe. I will be making more videos from now on. So, bye. Peace.